Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to use destructuring assignment to pass an object as a functions parameter. In some cases you can destructure the object in a function argument itself. Consider the code below. For the constant profile update, we feed in a parameter of profile data into the function, and then inside of there we have a constant of name, age, nationality, and location in the profile data. So what we're doing is assigning variables to whatever is in the profile data. This effectively destructures the data sent into the function. It's interesting with this because it doesn't matter I don't think that it matters what order you put name, age, nationality, and location into, because as long as they match the key parameters on profile data, I think that they'll work. This effectively destructures the object sent into the function. This can also be done in place. So you could also do it here and then do something with the data. Interesting. This removes some extra lines and makes our code look neat. This has the added benefit of not having to manipulate an entire object in a function. Only the fields that are needed are copied inside the function. Use destructuring assignment within the argument. What does that mean? Only the fields that are needed are copied inside the function. If you were to pass in profile data and had a ton of other variables in there, maybe instead of name, age, nationality, and location, there could be like political party or interests or favorite food or something like that. But this profile update wouldn't require that data, so you could be working with large objects in a simple manner. So what we want to do is use destructuring. What we want to do is use destructuring assignment within the argument to the function half to send only max and min inside the function. Here we've got stats, and here we have the constant of half. Our stats have max, standard deviation, median, mode, min, and average. We want to change the below. What we're doing is passing in stats. Stats should be an object. So stats is an object. So you see, this is an object here. So stats is an object. Okay, so we're already good there. Half stats should be 28.015. Half use function stats should be an object. Okay, this is an object, and this should be 28.015. Destructuring should be used. Okay, so I guess the thing that's happening here is we're not using destructuring. Okay, so here they're using max and min, so what we could do is just pass in an object of stats.max. We could just pass in max. Stats.max. No, we want to pass in the parameters. Stats.max and stats.min. And then within here, what are we trying to do? They're adding them together. So we could return stats max plus min. Let's see what happens there. Expected token, comma. Oh, we need to get rid of this now. Oh, it's the average. So we want to return max and min divided by 2.0. And then we want to get rid of this guy. Looks like we still have an error. Half. Okay, yeah, and the reason that this works is because we're passing in we're passing in the stats. And so what we're doing is we're destructuring, meaning it's going stats.max and stats.min, and setting those variables equal to max and min, and then we're returning the max plus the min, and then divided by 2, because that's what gets us the half. Let's see if that passes. Okay, cool. So I think this is tricky, but basically we create a function here, First off, let's think about it from a computer's point of view. First thing that it does is it logs this object. So it records stats, and it's got all this data in there. Second thing it does is it logs this function. This is a function, right? Because it's equal to this ES6 function status. Inside of the parameter, we're passing an object. And that object has a max and a min, and is a comma separated list. And in the function, whatever is being passed in as the parameter, because half is being passed in as the parameter for stats is being passed into here, and then it's just pulling out the max and the min according to the stats. Remember, destructuring from an object, so we were doing that. So that is happening inside of this ES6 styled function. And so we make a bit of a complex data. We're pulling out from stats the stats.max. You see, if we console log here, stats.max, you're going to see 56.7, and then if we go stats.min right here, we're going to see negative 7.75. And so we're adding those together to get the sum of the total, and then we're getting the half of that here. Yeah, anyways, I hope that helps. This is passing the tests. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next lesson.